Okay, I've been sporting this HJC full face helmet for, let's see here, 6 years now, I think. And what is it? You're supposed to change out your helmets every 5 years or so. They kind of have like a life expectancy, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, but I've had this for a while. I've dropped it a few times. I've broken it. One of my vents right here is broke off, so I can't even switch it on and off. I got some, scratches and stuff on the face shield. And, I've washed the padding multiple times, and the padding's starting to wear out, of course, And, stinks. And the age. So, I needed to get a new helmet. And I wanted to try something different. I wanted to go with the modular this time and try it out to see if I like it. A lot of times we're in slow traffic in towns and stuff, or at intersections waiting it gets pretty hot in this full face helmet here, So I kind of wanted to try modular. Prior to starting this YouTube channel, I wore just a skull cap, just one of those novelty ones, not even a DOT one, just the novelty ones. And I rode for 20 years on with just that. But I kind of decided to go with a full face helmet. That way I could have cardo and, have my mics in here and stuff for recording these YouTube videos. It's kind of hard to do with a skull cap, right? But anyway, it's about time for me to get a new one. So I went down to Cycle Gear down in Wolf Road, Colony, Albany. I live up in New York, so down that way. And this is what I got. This is a Sedici Pro Mod. Modular helmet. Matte black. It comes in white and then matte black and then gloss black, I think. I think that's the only colors. Anyway, it's a pretty cool helmet. It's got this vent here. And you could close this vent on the inside. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. But I don't know. I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not. But there is a switch right here that you can flick it up and down. There's also vents on the side. These ones do not close. These ones are open all the time, which is fine for me because I don't ride in the real cold weather. But I'm always sweating to death with this full face one on. So this HJC wasn't very good for ventilation. Now, people say this one is great for summertime riding because of the ventilation. That, the reviews I've read said that, great for ventilation. But since it's great for ventilation and these are always open, some people said it was loud. Other people said it was a quiet helmet. I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait and see when able to ride and try it out. But anyway, these vents here stay open. You also have a vent up on top. It's kind of like a louvered vent, kind of like the old, I don't know, what do you want to say, the old cars where you had the tunnel ram on, the ram on your hood of your car. So you could open it up here, there's a switch here, button here, and you can switch it and close it here. And then you got, of course, your ventilation in the back, and ventilation in the back here, okay? Now, in the reviews, people said, there's a couple people said that if you drop it, this part here can break real easy, okay? People have dropped it and broke it. Cracked it, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. Hopefully I won't. Anyway, there is a ton of padding in here, okay? I had to size up my helmet, okay? I use, this one here is a large. This one here, the padding is so tight, I had to size up my helmet. And that's one of the things in the reviews if you read it. You probably have to size up. Anyway, but there's a switch right here to open up your helmet, okay? Also has chin, I don't know, guard, wind guard there. I think it comes out. I don't know. I've never wore one of these before, so we'll see if I keep it in or take it out. We'll see how it goes. I'm thinking I'll keep it in for now and try it to hopefully cut down, you know, when I have my mic in here for recording, of course. Hopefully it quiets down the helmet. We'll see. We'll see how things go. But anyway, you got your nice D-rings here. A lot of padding, okay? This has more padding than my old HJC. Okay, now on the side here, you also have the lever for your sun visor, sunshade, okay? It's, you know, adequately dark tinted, you know, not the greatest, but for what I use it for. And then all you got to do is just shoot. There we go. It's, okay. It's more of a intermediate oval. Another thing I like about it, you know, you got your pin locks here, so you can put a pin lock in there if you want. A lot of times when I ride my old one, I wanted a helmet that had a lot of positions when you open up the visor. A lot of them, they only have three, either, you know, fully closed, halfway, or all the way up. I always rode with it cracked because it was, you know, this helmet, this AJC over here was hot all the time, so I always ride with it cracked. So I wanted to make sure I had one that had multiple clicks in the visor. But anyway, we'll see, you know, here hopefully shortly, you know, next few weeks or so, maybe I'll hopefully get the bike out, you know. It's the end of March. Hopefully get out in April so I can test this out. This helmet is DOT approved and, you know, ECE, okay? Now, I'm not too sure because here's the slide for the visor, okay? You know, here's my old helmet. Got the slide here, but there's no mechanical, you know, this is not a modular, so you don't have that where it pivots here. So my Card O'Neill here is where I like it, you know, right here. Now, here's the slide on this one, Sedici. So am I gonna be able to get I'm looking like I'm gonna have to put my Cardo, oops, sorry, Mike. Gonna have to put my Cardo right here, so it may be back a little further. Hopefully I can get it in here. The salesman at, you know, Cycle Gear said, yep, they have no problem. It goes right in there and put it right there. So hopefully my Cardo will fit right here. And then we'll have to check out my setup because here's my old setup. You know, hey, I got wires in the helmet here. Here's my mic for my extra mic because I run a mic on the speaker of my Cardo and a mic for me to talk. So when I'm recording, get my voice and the mic on the speakers picks up my brother talking or whoever else is on comms with us. And I have a splitter and, you know, goes into a Y, right? And I run it right here to my, you know, Rode Wireless Go 2, all right? And then this is a battery pack. So on the long rides, you know, because the roads last, I don't know, 6-7 hours, you know, and I'm constantly recording. I don't shut my camera off unless we go inside. for something. That's the only time I'm continuously recording. So on our long rides, I need a charger to charge us up, and right. So you got a battery pack here. Bye. Okay. Now, gonna have to see how I'm gonna mount everything here. But I did pick up a few new items. I picked up a new battery pack that's a little thinner, but it's longer, so I don't know. I thought it was gonna weigh less, but it seems to weigh the same as this one over here. This one's smaller, but thicker. The one I picked up is thinner, but longer. So I don't know, we'll have to see. And I did pick up a new mic system. Last year I was having problems with my wireless Go 2. I don't know if it was, I don't know what kind of interference it was. So, and then one of the mics kind of died. It doesn't want to stay charged. So I picked up a new one, new set. I picked up the new wireless Go 3. Okay, not the Pro. I went with the 3. I didn't need the Pro or anything. So we'll be checking that out and setting up a new stuff here. So I'm not going to show no video putting in my Cardo. There's multiple out there. I'm probably not going to show you mounting all my other stuff because there's multiple videos out there about hooking up all, you know, different things or anything. I may show you after I get done and, you know, show you my setup just quick, but I'm not going to go through everything. I may show you how I got everything mounted or whatever. And then, you know, hopefully get out and see how it sounds on the road, if it's good or what. So there'll be another video down the line of how I made out with this helmet and what I think of it. But this is just showing you what I got, okay? Like I said, Sedici Pro Mod. It was right around $300. You know, I don't like to buy expensive helmets, even though I like some of them. Because, you know, if I drop it, I don't want to, you know, break a $1,000 helmet, $800 helmet. So I always look around the $200, $300 range. If it drops, it breaks, just buy another one. But when you're looking into that price range, it's a little hard to find something decent. So I went with this. Right now, you know, like I said, I haven't rode with it, so we'll see how it is. I like it. I think it's a pretty good helmet for what I know of it right now. Like I said, we'll have to wait and get it out on the road and see. But just wanted to do a quick video of the helmet I got. If you want to stay tuned to see how I make out with the helmet on the road, hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it. And if you're in the market for some good LED lights for your Harley Davidson motorcycles, check out Eagle Lights. I'll leave a link in the description below. Great company with great prices for lighting and a few other odd things with them for your Harley Davidson motorcycle. Check out the link in the description below, and also be a code there for you for a little discount if you purchase from them, okay? Also, got a Honda Goldwing, because you know my brother has a Honda Goldwing, so we do Honda Goldwing stuff on this channel. Check out Gold Strike. Link in the description below, also, if you're interested. And if you use those links, I'll get a, you know, small commission, which helps out the channel, but there's no additional charge to you. So if you want to help out the channel, check out those links. Purchase a few items. Hey. Anyway, end of the video. So if you want to see some more of the content, you never know what's going to be on here. Check out the next video up here. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.